everyone, this is the new Nintendo Switch 2, and right now while the Mario Kart World it is still downloading, uh, let's just take a quick look around the settings and take a quick look at the homepage basically of the Nintendo Switch 2. And before I start that, I will just let you know that I have already pre-installed a temper glass that it was provided to me from GameStop. So basically, this is what they provided for anyone that did the pre-order and also had the pro membership. So basically, they gave us a free temper glass screen protector for the Nintendo Switch 2 with a 9H harness. As you can see here, it says compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so now let's go ahead and continue with the video. So as you can see here, the design of the home screen of the Nintendo Switch 2 is similar to the original Nintendo Switch. So basically right in the corner, we have our page, so we can look at our account. We have our time. It shows our internet connection. It could be Wi-Fi or cable, the Ethernet. We have the battery icon. Inside the settings, we can turn on the percentage so we can see it. So in the front, we just have a row of games that you can basically see when you have them installed on the device. And then we can tap here where it says show more if you have more than whatever you can show in the front. So at the bottom here we have the Nintendo Switch Online, we have the game chat, we have news, we have the Nintendo eShop, we have the album, we have the game share, we have controllers, we have the virtual game cards, we have settings and sleep mode, so we can put the device to sleep. So if you go to the controllers, it will basically show you the battery percentage of each Joy-Con and the system itself, as you can see right there. So the left Joy-Con, it is fully charged, and the right Joy-Con, it is, has less battery. So it will be charging from the console itself. So now let's go back and let's go into settings. So now that we're in settings, here we have this support and health and safety instructions that you can go ahead and read. You can set up airplane mode. Let's say, when you're traveling, you can turn this on so it don't disturb anything with the plane. So it says here, turn off all wireless communication, including Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Some type of wireless communication can still be manually toggled on while the system is in airplane mode. So we can go to brightness. You can move the brightness up and down, and you can also have it on auto brightness. So it will automatically go up and down to control the brightness of the device depending on your environment. The next, we have the Bluetooth audio, so we can connect any a pair of headphones, so you can use it with your Switch 2. Then here we have the internet. So here you can have, you can go into the settings. We can text our connection speed. So right now, as you can see here, it is connected to my 2.4 gigahertz. So if we go ahead and tap where it says text connection, it's going to run like a little speed test, and it will let you know the download speed and upload speed. So the speed can vary because right now I am downloading a game in the background. So, it might not probably show a big difference from the speed. So let's just give it a second, because right now it is basically measuring the speed. So as you can see here, for the download speed, it gave me a 30.4 megabyte per second, and for the upload, it gave me a 34 megabyte per second, as you can see right there. And then it says here, your connection speed results may be reduced if you are in a game chat session, if software is suspended in the background, or if other network features are in use. Right now we are downloading a game, so that's why we got so low speed test. So now we're gonna go back. And then we're going to go here. The next section will be the parental control. If you would like to set the parental control, because you skip it at the beginning when you were doing the setup process, you can come in here and then, get it set up. Then we can go to accessibility. Here you can have, you can do some button mapping. You can do button mapping in quick settings. You can send the text size, bold text, high contrast, zoom, change display colors, mono audio, use text to speech, voice type. Then we have the speed and the volume. Then we can go to data management. So here we can see the system memory, and we have available 232 gig out of the 256. And then for the micro SD express card out of the 256, we're gonna have available 214 gig, because we are downloading Mario Kart World, that it is a total of like around 21 gigs. And here we have some options. for you to, control the software. So you can move system and slash micro SD card express card data. You can delete some data. You can manage software. For saved data, you can move it to the cloud, transfer your saved data. You can delete the saved data. Screenshots and videos, you can manage the screenshot and videos. Then we have the user. Then we have the controller and accessibility, controllers and accessories. So here you can have the change grip order, the GL and GR buttons. So basically those are the extra buttons on the back of the controllers. We can set up the controller vibration. Here you can update the Joy-Cons. So that's one of the first things that I did when I finished setting up the device. I came here to see if we have any update available for the Joy-Con. As soon as I tap in, it updated both of the Joy-Cons, the left and the right. But right now it's gonna say that that everything is up to date because I already updated it before doing the video. Okay, so then here we have the Joy-Con 2 mouse controls, so you can toggle on and off. We have mouse sensitivity, so right now it is a medium by default. You can update the Nintendo Switch to camera. You can test the USB camera, USB keyboard. It says here calibrate control sticks, calibrate motion controls, test input devices, Nintendo Switch Pro controller, wire communication. Okay, it says here swap the A and the B if you would like to switch it around. So it can be similar, to, let's say, the Xbox or the PlayStation controller. And then here you can go ahead and disconnect the controllers. So the next section will be audio. So here we have current output and input, system speaker, and system microphone. So for the audio output, we have audio output source, we have automatic. So basically it would just change by itself. The TV sound, it will be automatic. The system virtual surround, it is toggle on. It says here applies spatial effects on system speaker audio when playing sound from software that supports 5.1 surround. So we have headphones virtual surround, so it will basically do the same thing. It says mute when headphone disconnected, lower max headphones volume, text output, input microphone, it is automatic. Microphone noise suppression, it is on. The microphone input volume, it is all the way up. And then it says to test the microphone. So if we go there, and as you can see here, I'm speaking and you can see the thing moving. So basically it is detecting my voice. So it is working with no issue. So now we can just cancel that. Okay, the next section will be the display. So for the system screen, we have HDR output. It is always on and it says turns on HDR output for compatible software. For the TV resolution, it is automatic, but the different options that we have is 720p, 1080p, 1440p, and 2160p. Okay, so then we have dock output information. It will only show us that when we have a dock. Then we have the RGB range. It is on automatic. You can adjust the screen size. It has turned on the screen burn-in reduction. We have the Match TV power state on. We also have the 120 hertz output. We have the auto low latency mode. So basically the ALLM. We have HDR output for all software basically, and you can adjust also the HDR. Next section will be the Me. I had never used this and I will never use it for the Nintendo Switch. Then here we have the Amiibo. So if you have any Amiibo lying around, you can go ahead and link it to the device. Here we have the theme. So basically it's going to be the same thing as the original Switch. So it's just basic light and basic dark. And we're going to be switching it to basic dark. Okay, so so you can use less battery, and then everything looks a little bit better like that. Okay, so the next section will be notifications. So for that we have notification for completed downloads, friend notifications, platinum points notification, alarm notifications, and also notification sounds. Then we have sleep mode. So here you can control the sleep mode for the device. So it says auto sleep, playing on system screen 10 minutes, auto sleep, connected to TV 1 hour, auto sleep, playing media content is basically on. It says let's auto sleep interrupt media after the system has been idle for an hour. It says here play wake up sound in TV mode. So it says normal. Keep wire connection active in sleep mode. So it is on. So basically lets the downloads you start from your PC or smart device begin right away, even while the system is in sleep mode. Turn this on to reduce the energy your system consumes while in sleep mode and connected to the internet. The system will need to be connected to the internet using a wire connection for this setting to have effect. And then it says here, wake when AC adapter is disconnected. Okay, it is on. And then the last option on the settings will be basically system. So the system update right now, we are on 20.1.1. Then we have the dock update. Then here we have the system nickname. We have manually unlock screen after sleep mode. It is on. And the system lock, it says locks your system with a pin to protect it from people who don't play on it. You will need to enter your PIN when you wake the system from sleep. So if you would like to add like an extra protection to your device, you can go ahead and toggle that on and set up the PIN. Then is the language is going to be English, United States. The region is the Americas, day and time. And then here it says system battery percentage. Now we can toggle this on so we can see the battery percentage. And then here, this is a good option to have it on. It says stop charging around 90%. So let's say if you keep it most of the time a dock, it's better to have this on, so so it can protect your battery. So I'm going to be toggling that on. And it says here shortens the amount of time the system can be used while unplugged, but can help reduce loss of battery capacity over time. So basically that will help your battery. It says if it turn on, the system may charge to 100% to ensure accurate battery label display. Then it will just show you the serial information and user license agreement, intellectual property notices, the wireless e-label, software updates. So basically we have it automatic, so it can automatically update when we get new software update from Nintendo. And then it gives you the option if you would like to share error information. And then the last thing will be the data clear options. Okay, so that's basically going to be everything from the settings. And now we still have like 45 minutes left for the game to finish downloading. So this will be concluding this video of me showing you basically the layout of the Nintendo Switch 2 and the settings of the device. So that's going to be all for this video. So thank you very much for watching my video. If you like my video, please click the like button. You can subscribe to my channel to click on more content. If you have any question, please leave it down below. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.